Hey, what's up everybody? Coach Kyle here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more content. Today's video is a little story of an experience I recently had, and I want to use it as a learning experience for you. And so what happened was I did a really good, hard hill rep workout. I think it was 8 times 1 minute hard up. So they weren't long reps. So they were fairly intense. And this was the first real good, dedicated, high quality workout of this training block towards some fall 5Ks. And during the run, everything was totally fine. However, the next day I went out for an easy 6, I think, and my left hip was just a little off. It wasn't quite right. It didn't hurt. It wasn't an injury, but it definitely wasn't good. And I might be downplaying that a little bit. It wasn't good. But I took the next 2 days completely off, and that was really hard. It's really hard for runners to not run. And I'm really glad I did, because I took 2 days off. The third day, I went and did my regularly scheduled run, and everything was totally fine. I took the next day off just to be safe, just to give it another day after the run. Still good. And then since then I've been training as normal, and it's been totally fine. The alternative, and what I really wanted to do, was not take those 2 days off and keep training. But you can never be sure, but I'm pretty sure that if I would have tried to run those other 2 days and hoped that everything would have been okay, I probably would have made my hip worse. And I probably would have had to take, days to a week more completely off due to having an injury, rather than choosing to take 2 days off to prevent an injury. So next time you feel something's not quite right, make the right choice. The ego is not the amigo when it comes to dictating your training. Listen to your conscience. Listen to what you feel you should do. If you were your coach, what would you tell yourself to do? If you didn't, like with my athletes, I don't care what their weekly total ends up being. I care that they're healthy and running well. So I have no problem telling them to rest for 2 days if something didn't feel quite right. It's hard for you to do this, but for a coach, it's easy. So what would you do if you were your coach? Look at yourself from this point of view. Look at yourself from your future point of view. Looking back on that 2-day period that I didn't run, I'm really glad I didn't run. But during that 2-day period, I really wanted to run. But I have empathy with my future self, and my future self right now is glad I didn't run. So think about that next time you feel something's not quite right.